Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Radiant Historia, Perfect Chronology. Well, last time we were given an important decision to make that'll shape how the whole game will play out. Oh, yeah, well, we're working on it. I mean, we just found out what armaments they have. Oh, so she's a doctor, huh? Well, I guess we kind of knew that already, but yeah. So this is where we were the whole time. Yeah, they finally unblocked that area. Now, in order to progress with the plot, we have to make a decision.
Hey, Stocke, you have your answer yet? Do you want to join my team or stay with Heiss?
Now, whichever choice you make, don't worry about it, because don't worry about getting locked out of something, because whichever path you take, eventually we will have to come back to this point and take the other path in order to do something, and we're going to be like hopping back and forth depending on the situation. I would recommend going with Rosch, because it unlocks a couple side quests and gives us some much needed cash early in the game.
Rosch, I'm thinking of joining your brigade.
But yeah, like I said, eventually we will check out the other decision too.
That's good to hear.
Alright.
To tell you the truth, I wasn't confident I could handle training all the rookies myself.
Well, you're not a rookie, are you?
I'm glad to have you aboard. I'm going to inform Lieutenant General Raoul of your decision. He should get all the paperwork set in motion.
You didn't say anything about paperwork! Well, now he has, I guess.
Dear children of Alistel, I have come bearing the word of the prophet Noah.
Who's that guy? He's got those, what are they, thought machines or something? Well, I'll just tell you, they are thought machines, those giant mechs or whatever. Are they just like moving statues or what? Oh yeah, I think we heard something about that. Well, evidently he didn't do a very good job. I mean, I guess we're independent, but they still we're like right on our front door practically before we push them back again. I wonder whatever happened to him anyway. It's probably not important. Doesn't look like much of a corner to me. It looks like a hallway. Or a wide open space or something. Aren't we common folk? I mean, I guess we're, in the military and all that. Oh, okay. Yeah, we saw his office on the 3rd floor there. Right next to, was it Lieutenant General Raoul?
Please!
Blessed are you, beloved children of the prophet Noah. Hush now. Untainted believers in the light, I will now reveal to you all the message entrusted to me by the prophet Noah.
How important could it possibly be?
Oh!
The prophet Noah has spoken. Now is the hour when the melted snow shall water the sandy soil.
There's soil underneath sand?
Huh?
I'm an electronics engineer, not an agricultural engineer.
The land of Alistel is embraced by snow-capped mountains where the high gods dwell.
We have snow in this game? I don't recall having a snow dungeon. One of the few failings of this game.
If there are any who yearn for peace, the snows shall melt, and the deserts will have succor. In truth, the melted snow refers to you, the people.
Oh, you mean figuratively, not literally.
Oh!
Blessed children of the frigid lands of Alistel.
I didn't think it was that frigid.
You will descend upon the tainted land of Gran Org and purify it. That is the Prophet's most devout wish.
Seems a little too preachy for my taste, but whatever works.
This too, as the Prophet Noah foreseen. The source of the taint is the olden kingdom of Granorg.
What have they done?
Festering at the heart of this source is the evil enthroned there.
Oh, yeah.
Ah! That's right!
The Prophet believes in you. He has seen the children of the pure melted snow, ridding the land of these impurities. He knows that the power of each of Alistel's children will add to this crusade's success.
I wonder what he thinks about the rest of the continent.
That's right!
There is more than just Alistel and Granorg. I think some of the NPCs I showed were talking a little about that, but we don't know too much yet.
Oh!
Go forth, my children. The waters of the pure melted snow shall rid the world of this evil.
Yeah, I know. Is that all?
That's right!
Well, how are you gonna do that?
Do not forget, the melted snow shall also nourish this parched world.
Oh!
In the Prophet Noah's holy name, our salvation begins now!
Hooray!
Yeah!
Well, good for us, I guess.
Melted snow, huh? No matter how often I see your theatrics, General Hugo, they never cease to amaze. We'll be seeing a bump in the ranks of the enlisted men soon, I expect.
So what, that was a army recruitment speech?
He's certainly comfortable in the role of the Prophet's mouthpiece. But if he doesn't keep his wits about him, someday he'll find that...
Lieutenant General Raoul, sir. May I come in?
I don't think he was saying anything important.
Of course. The door's unlocked.
Excuse me, sir. I know you must be busy.
Hey, how's it going?
Think nothing of it. So, what brings you here?
It's the matter of the adjutant for my brigade. I think I may have mentioned it.
Oh, Stocke. Yes, I remember. Did he see things your way?
Yes, sir. He said he wants to, he plans to accept the proposal to join my brigade.
So, is this a promotion?
Rosch, it's just me. You can relax a little. You don't have to act differently around me. It makes things easier between us. And besides, I know it's not your style. Then again, if you continue to rise through the ranks, you'll need to act more like a leader.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I see.
Or you'll get demoted. Either way, you'll be in a lot of trouble.
Anyway, that's the long and the short of it. Stocke will be my adjutant.
All right, the documents are already prepared, so I'll get them to personnel right away.
Do you think Heiss is going to be okay with this?
Yeah, I was just about to say, what about Heiss?
Technically, you'll be taking Stocke from under his nose.
You have a point there. But the lack of skilled officers in our army is a real problem.
Well, we fought back Granorg and took the Sand Fortress back.
And Heiss's Special Intelligence Group has no official sanction, let alone veto power.
Yeah.
Do I remember right that he created it without permission when he first came here?
You do indeed. Plus, Stocke was a military man for a year before Heiss formed Special Intelligence.
Oh, okay.
With the SI still an unofficial outfit, on paper, Stocke is still a soldier. When you think about it that way, it's only natural for him to be recalled.
Couldn't I do both jobs?
There's no reason to let Heiss hog the top talent for his unofficial pet projects. Though I suppose it's his pet project that saved Alistel more than once.
I see what you're saying. But, official documentation aside, do you think Heiss will take this lying down?
Don't worry, he's no fool. Present him with an unshakable argument, and he won't press the point. Instead, he'll find a less direct means of getting even. But you knew that going in, didn't you?
I wouldn't worry about him.
Yeah, I thought as much. There's no way he'd let go that easily.
Though he might want his book back.
That sort of thing is part and parcel of any big organization. It's the nature of society. Just tread lightly.
Yes, sir.
Well then, shall we talk of something else?
Well, that's all we came here for, isn't it?
You know, headquarters has given the order for your brigade to go into action.
How? We haven't even formed the brigade yet.
Do they understand that my brigade is made of fresh meat?
Oh, okay, I guess we got some people.
They're all civilians. None of them had ever touched a weapon until just recently.
They understand, yes.
All right.
That doesn't exactly sound like the best plan.
Stocke will be with us. I'm sure we'll make it through.
A fine attitude. You seem to have a lot of faith in Stocke.
He has some personality quirks, but to my knowledge, his skills are unparalleled.
He must have Bailey blood in him.
Maybe so. I look forward to seeing what he can do. Rosch, looks like we'll be playing the part of the melted snow.
Huh?
Sorry?
You didn't hear General Hugo's speech?
Oh, you mean when he delivered the Prophet Noah's proclamation? The cheers were deafening.
Well, then how didn't you know that?
It was indeed a stirring speech. We'll be drowning in enlisted men once more. It'll be as if the snow from the mountaintop suddenly melted.
Isn't that good?
I'll do my best to bring them back alive. That's my job.
Well said. Now then, let's go over the details of your mission.
What do you think's up with this transfer to a new brigade?
A promotion.
It's a far cry from the SI. And we'll be working under Stocke.
Well, it's just upstairs.
It seems the people officially in charge did some reshuffling of personnel. It came down from the army, so I guess General Hugo or Lieutenant General Raoul was involved.
Probably right. Heiss would have said something. Seems like a crazy way to do things, doesn't it?
Who can say? They decide, we obey. I feel sorry for Heiss, but we should do our best in our new brigade.
Well, thanks for cheering me up.
Yeah. Whatever department we're in, we're still working to protect Alistel.
Oh, that reminds me. Our new captain, Rosch, was it? He's a friend of yours, isn't he, Stocke?
Oh, evidently.
Yes. This was some time ago, but back when I was in the army, we fought side by side.
An old friend of yours, eh? I wonder what he's like.
Well, if he can keep up with Stocke.
Oh, Captain!
Huh? Hey, you're the guy Stocke was talking to the other day.
Didn't you already know that?
Oh, you're the new captain, huh?
The nerve of you, speaking to your captain like that.
Calm down, buddy.
It's okay. I'm not really one for formalities anyway.
But Captain, you have to set a good example for the brigade.
What brigade?
Come on, let's discuss the mission. I may as well say, we've already got marching orders. Our destination is the Alma Mine in the Western Mountains.
A mine?
Yeah, you might have seen a sign that was pointing in that direction.
Located west of Lasville Hills.
But right there! There you go.
It's a strategic location that passes through the mountain into Grand Org territory. And it seems it's been invaded.
How do you invade a mine?
Our mission is to drive Grand Org out of the mine.
Is there anything useful there?
Granorg's side should have been sealed.
It used to be. But apparently they blew open the seal and forced their way in.
Nuts.
That's rather reckless, setting off explosives at an old mine. Why would they do such a thing?
Because of the Sand Fortress. You've heard that Alistel took it back recently?
Oh, yeah, Heiss was saying something about that.
If Granorg wants to attack us, they have to capture the Sand Fortress first. But that's easier said than done. It's well fortified. It takes a lot of planning and effort. So they're eyeing the Alma line as an alternate route, one that gets around the Sand Fortress.
Nuts. Couldn't we do the same thing?
I see. By the way, who's that with you?
Oh, right. You already heard that my brigade is composed of new cadets. He's sort of the leader of the fresh faces.
So he's number 5 in the brigade?
My name's Keel, sir. I've heard a lot about you from Captain Rosch.
He's always wanted to be in the army. He visited all the time just to watch us train.
That sounds creepy.
I eventually got to know him, so I told him about you.
I'm great at fencing. Well, sword dancing, technically.
Well, better than juggling chainsaws.
But the captain told me he knew someone who was much better with a sword.
Me, I assume.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, pretty confident there, huh, Stocke?
I'll train hard to someday be as good as you, Sergeant.
Teach me your ways, senpai!
Well, Stocke, how's it feel to be someone's role model? You're not as shady a guy as you think.
If you say so, sure.
I like how Stocke's, like, kind of irritated at that.
Good to meet you, Keel.
The honor's all mine.
If the chance comes up, I'd like to see these sword skills of yours.
How important could they possibly be?
Particularly the sword dancing you mentioned.
Well, remember that for later, viewers.
Of course, sir. I'd be honored to, Sergeant.
Also, the sergeant is a bit much. Just call me Stocke.
But that wouldn't be proper. No, I have to call you Sergeant, Sergeant.
Sergeant of the Master Sergeants Extreme!
Looks like the introductions went great. See? The thing is, I'm sorry to put this on you, but I need you to be the vanguard of this brigade.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
None of these new soldiers have any combat experience. I need trained men in the vanguard.
So that's why Mark and I were reassigned here.
I see your point. It's the best way to keep casualties to a minimum.
I'll join in as well anytime you need my help. Just say the word. The squad led by Keel will be directly behind us providing support. Not just for that, though. I also want to give them a chance to see you guys in action.
Yeah, maybe they could leech experience off of us, both literally and figuratively.
I'll try real hard not to be a burden.
All right, let's get going. Oh, and about our equipment. The Army didn't give us any.
What did they expect us to do?
We got this instead.
Okay?
You know and I know it's not much, but let's keep that to ourselves.
How do they expect to win a war like this?
Stop by the weapon shop and use your judgment on what we'll need. Anyway, let's get going.
Man, I knew they were shortchanging us on money in this game, but holy cow. But alright, now we get more party members with Rosch. Keel isn't actually a playable character, but, well, you can see he's remotely important because he has a unique spray. Why? No, they don't really give a reason why we can only have 3 party members at a time, but that's just the way it is. But yeah, we have... Yeah, we can keep party members in the reserves and they still get some amount of experience. So that's pretty nice. So yeah, periodically, now that we have the White Chronicle, we unlock more nodes here that indicate what's been going on lately in the story here. And you can see on the lower screen, on the top there, it says Prologue. That's what chapter we're in. As we progress through the game, we're going to get more chapters unlocked in the White Chronicle. For now, I want to bring Rosch into the main party here. And let's see, I want to remove the spear, so you press the X button to do that. You can go between party members with the R button, and I want to give that spear to Rosch because he primarily uses physical attacks, while Raynie most of the time is going to be casting magic, so she doesn't need as strong of a spear. And also, by leaving Marco in the reserves, he can conserve his MP for healing. He can still heal outside of battle, even though he's in the reserves there. And that'll really help us out a lot. Let me see what we got on Rosch there as far as skills. Okay, we got a new element added to this game, support skills. They only work, though, if that character is in the reserves, though. So, let's say I have Rosch in the reserves. Whenever I start working on a combo on an enemy, Rosch might sometimes use a support attack. And he'll just attack the enemy before we start the combo, and then everything else will go on as normal there. The luck stat influences the proc rate of that. So it's random. It doesn't always happen, but every now and then someone will join in from the reserves and do something like that if they have a support skill. That's not all they can do, though, not just like a regular attack. There's a variety of things that they could do, like buffs or debuffs or some healing or just various other effects that they can do. So for now, they're keeping it simple with just the basic attack command. So now, the reason why I wanted to go down Rosch's path is, well, you can see with this lady, she has a little icon over her head.
Welcome.
And that means she has a side quest for us to do. If you went down the path sticking with Heiss there, you would not have access to these side
Thank you very much.
quests. And, well, the rewards are pretty good, so I highly recommend going this path first. Yeah, I guess.
By the way,
I don't think we've heard of that country yet, but we have now.
The mercenary country in the desert.
Isn't the whole continent a desert almost?
Officially, it's neutral, but they've lent many soldiers to both Alistel and Granorg.
that's correct.
Oh, we are?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll just take your word for it. Sure, why not?
Thank you very much. I'll be counting on you.
We're at the inn, huh? Okay. Sounds like a plan. So, yeah, new to the remake, yeah, they got little icons over anyone who has a side quest. So you don't have to talk to everyone over and over and over again throughout every town, every time you get to a new chapter, just to see if they have new side quests. Now, it's a lot easier this time around, and that's one of the things that's really nice about the remake. They have a lot of nice little amenities like that added to the game when it already had a lot of nice amenities already to begin with. But can we convince those mercenaries to join the army? Find out next time on Let's Play Radiant Historia, Perfect Chronology. This is H.G. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day!